Hello Floss Tube, welcome to my channel, Stitching is Elementary. My name is Carolee, and thanks for joining me. If you're new, I just realized I didn't put my rings back on, sorry. If you're new, thanks for stopping by, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today is Sunday, November 9th, 12:55 p.m. and yeah, I'm here for my update. 2 weeks, I'm doing good. Okay, so I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting lots of stitching done. I am really into the fall Thanksgiving stitching right now. And I on Christmas, but I'm trying to just stitch in the season. I've decided I always wanted to stitch like ahead of the season so I have stuff done, and that just never works. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy stitching in the season. I've been watching a lot of new to me, well, kind of new to me Floss Tuber. Like I saw her a long time ago, and then I don't know what happened. I never watched. And then a video came up recently, and I was like, oh, so I went and watched it, and I've been addicted to her videos. So it is, I'm going to find here because I can never say it right. Let me look. She's in Canada, and I should have pulled it up before. Oh, here. I still can't say it. The Huggy Stitcher. Huggies. I know I'm not saying it right, but anyway, her. I've been loving her videos, and I've been loving how she does a lot of huge projects, and she just works on them in those seasons and then puts them away and pulls them out the next season. So anyway, yeah, so I'm inspired. And I've been wanting to do some mirrors, so she's really inspired me to start some, way too many probably, mirrors and Nora Corwards. So you'll see some of that in my plans. So anyway, I have no finishes, but I do have some progress on my whips and plans and haul. So let's get started. Okay. So, I should have this done, but I'm only working on it when there's football games on. These are the Stitching with the Housewives football roundabouts. And I changed this one to be like Steelers. Sorry, I've gum in my mouth. I'm going to try not to chomp. I'm really bad about it. Like, I don't know if it relieves stress or what, but I tend to chomp my gum, so I should have thrown it out. I'll try not to do that. But here's my progress on that. And I changed it to be a Steelers helmet. But the 2 games that I worked on it while they were playing, they lost. And then I didn't work on the next one, they won. So now I'm afraid to work on it while they're playing. So I need to work on it while other teams are playing. So that one's almost done. And then I think they're all done. I'll just run through and show you all the ones I've gotten done again. I'm going to make these into, I think, little ornaments. And put them on my like fall tree that has Thanksgiving stuff on it. But I also had another idea for a finish, which I'll grab and show you here because I think it's up here on my desk. I think they're really cute if you like football. Hold on one second. Okay, so I found this at Hobby Lobby. And it's like those round ornaments, but it's on a, like you just hang them all together. Back up far enough. There we go. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing is I think there's more than 4 of these. So let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 5. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll use that or if I'll just make them into ornaments. We'll see. But that would be cool. If you want to just finish 4 of her roundabouts on here, I'm sure I'll do that eventually with something. I also got, since I have this bag out, I've been wanting to make my kids, you know, I do a cross stitch club at school for 4th and 5th graders. And they are losing their needles all the time. And so I had gotten them these little Altoid tins to keep their stuff in, and I got them bags and everything, but they still are losing them. So I thought I need to make them needle minders. So my idea is I got a bunch of these stickers at Hobby Lobby and these little wood pieces. And so I stuck a sticker on there. You can see that. And then I'm going to stick a magnet to the back, and then I thought they could stick it on their Altoid tin and then put their needle, or even inside their Altoid tin and put their needle on there. Because we're going through needles like crazy. So if anybody ever wants to donate, like I go to Hobby Lobby and just get those needles. We use size, they usually use size 18 to 20, sometimes 22. So if you ever want to donate any of those Hobby Lobby needles, I'll take them if you have a bunch and you don't want them. But yeah, so I need to finish those up. Okay, and then I showed you my plans. I'm going to start with my new start. So I showed you my plans, and I'll go through those, and I did get progress on 1, 2, let me find the ones I got progress on. 3 of them. Hold on. Hopefully I brought up my gather in. Is that over here? No. Okay, yes. Thought I didn't bring it up. That's what I've been working on today. All right, and then there's a few I haven't touched yet, but what I've been doing is working on each one for like 3 days, so I wouldn't have gotten to it yet. But I have this bag my friend gave me. And so my friend Michelle and I decided, well, she decided she was going to start Real Comfort by Plum Street. And you know what I said in my last video, if you watched, that I've been avoiding it. It's just too much. I don't like the big brown house that much. I just couldn't stitch all that brown, and I'm not going to do it. Well, don't ever believe me when I say it. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm probably not. And when I say I'm not going to do it, I probably am. So we decided we're going to stitch it together, right? I horned in on her stitching it. I said, you want to stitch together, and we'll break it up into parts like I see, you know, different people doing. So I got it, and I got super excited about it, but here's the reason why. I'm changing that big house to blue, and hopefully it looks good. So I took a picture of it on my phone, and I broke it up. Let me show you, into 12 parts, so we could hopefully do it in a year, is the idea. Like that. So right now we're working on just this top corner. So I'm super excited about it. So I started it, and I worked on it a little bit, and then I put it away because I wanted to give my other whips attention. I'm using all the called for except for the blue, and I have some choices on blue. And I think I know what I'm going to go with. But otherwise, I'm using all the called for. But here are the blue choices. So I have blue jeans. And let me take these off. So the house is a darker and a lighter brown. So I picked some darker and lighter blues. And I sent them to Michelle. And she picked what she thought would be best. And I think she's right. So I have blue jean, blue suede, jaybird, and shepherd's blue. So my first inclination was I like those two together, but Michelle, and she's right, was saying these are probably too different. You probably need one that's a little closer. Like you need two that aren't so far apart. And I love this blue suede, so I definitely want to use this one. So then I was like, okay, what about blue jeans? And so we picked that one. I think that will look better. So this is probably what I'm going to use, blue jeans and blue suede. But then these two also kind of look good together, shepherd's blue and jaybird. But I still think I like this one better. So let me know in the comments which combo you think looks better. Blue jeans and blue suede. Yeah, I think it does, but or jaybird and shepherd's blue. And here's my fabric, and I don't know what this fabric is. Yeah, I think the blue, the darker blue would look better, don't you? Anyway, and then the rest is called for. So I thought this might be antique lace because I love antique lace, but it's not. I found something else here I'm stitching is on antique lace. It's like a gray brown color, but it's looking really pretty. So here's my teeny start. Right there. But I love this fabric. I mean, it's really gorgeous. I just don't know what it is. There was like nothing on it when I pulled out of my stash. It's 36 count something. But the tone of it really went nice with all these colors. It's lighter than the called for is Fox and Rabbit something. Salt Push. And I had a little piece of that, and it wasn't big enough for this one though, but it's just a little darker than this, but I really like this a little bit better anyway. So I'm super excited about that. I know I'm crazy. Oh, but it'll be fun stitching it with Michelle. So Michelle is on Instagram. She is Stitching by the Moon. She's unfortunately not on FlossTube. You should have FlossTube, Michelle. She's going to be like, no! Too bad we don't live near each other. We could do it together. We live on opposite sides of the country, so that's not going to happen. Okay. All right, and then I have my turkey bag I got recently, one of them. And I've been working on Not Forgotten Farm, Thomas. And this is the only one I really want to finish. Well, it's the first one I want to finish. There's a second one I would like to finish too. And I did a hand-dyed or fancy floss conversion. I can't think what to call it. So I had taken the DMC chart and like just matched up fancy flosses. I cannot wait to use this blue. So here are my colors. This is on antique lace. Those colors are going to be really pretty. Yeah, I love this one. So here is my progress. This is 36 count antique lace. I'll be able to do another small on this too because I have a bunch on the bottom. This is really small, but I've been getting a lot of progress on the feathers. So I worked on this for like 3 or 4 days this week, and then I put it down to work on the gather in on Friday. So yeah, loving that one. Can't wait to get it done and get it. I think I'm gonna make it into a little pillow. I think, I'm not totally sure, but okay. And then I had a kind of random start. Well, it's all on DMC, so it's a mess. So I don't know. I think I said in my last video, someone on Instagram was doing the let's see if I can find it. The Halloween Pinker Pumpkin stamps, like the frame with all the little Halloween images in it. And I just love it. Every time I saw her updates, I was like, I want to do that. But it was like the last week of October. And I thought, well, it's silly to start that now. So maybe I'll start the fall one. So I'm trying to find her posts, because I saved it a bunch of times. Let me go to... so I decided to start the fall one, which is what I did. But I'm doing, changing the colors up. Instagram gets me in so much trouble. It really does. Oh, here it is. Here's her finish. So it's Nancy Nygren. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right. But isn't that adorable? I'm definitely going to do that next year on gray. I love that. But I started the fall one. And let me find the fall one to show you. The fall one, I'm changing the colors up. Because I'll show you in minutes. I found another one I liked. And I love the blues and oranges. Like even the bright blues and oranges together for fall stitching. Like I've seen a lot of quilts lately that have oranges and blues, like royal blues in them. So I wanted to do it in those colors. All right, so here is the autumn one. And then she has a winter one. I don't think she has a Christmas one. So if you know better, tell me in the comments if she has a Christmas one, but I wasn't able to find it on her site. And that is Melissa at Pinker Pumpkin, and she gives them to you all for free. So this is a little bit of my stash, but I got this Denim Pumpkin one from Fig Tree, which I would also like to do. But I love these colors. So I pulled these floss colors and I added in a few others. And so these are my colors I'm using for the autumn. So it's got blue in it. I know I'm like taking artistic license here. But here is my progress. Let me put on the board on this one. And this is on 32 count smoky white linen. So there's my progress. So I just need to finish 2 more boxes down here, which I think I might work on that today. I'd really like to get that done so I can start putting them in. And I would love to get this one done. So this and Thomas. I mean, Thomas comes first, but then this one. So, and this one's easy to work on at school because it's 32 count, so it's easy to see, and it's just DMC. So yeah. So I would like to get that done. So anyway, I'm excited about that one. Now I'm going to take, I don't know that I'm going to do it exactly the stamps because she has a pear stamp too. I might, so there's an apple basket, and this is the only thing I'm torn with this. I tried to put a red into, and I just didn't like it as much. So I'm thinking I could do green and yellow apples, or not do the apples and do the pear instead. So I have to decide what I'm going to do with that. So anyway, yeah, that's also a part of haul, but the rest of this I'll show in haul. Oh, I have a lot of haul today. I saved my Needle Minder of the Month Club to open with you, and I saved my 401 Design Company ornament box to open with you, because I think I'm one of the last people to get the ornament box, so I'm sure you've all opened them. But if not, turn away when I open it. But yeah, so I'm super, super excited about all that. I'm loving the fall stitching. Okay. I also worked a little on my Nature's Journey from the Just Cross Stitch magazine. I thought I ordered the summer one. Maybe it just hasn't come yet. The summer magazine, because I really like making a copy and working from it for this. So digitally, I have the digital version, but I can't make a copy of that. Yeah, Nature's Journey. And I got down to this moth, and I'm just working on the fall moth. I haven't worked on this. I worked on it a couple days right after my last video, and I haven't worked on it since. And I have all my, because there's so many DMC and Floss away bags. I've been using these more and more because it's just easy. I can just stuff them in there, and I don't have to put them on a floss drop. So when there's tons of floss, I've been just putting in Floss away bags. Okay. And this is in, I always forget to show that, this cute Flower Girl bag by My So Quilty Life, and the person who made the bag is Starry Owl Stitchery. I love her bags. Okay, and this is on a piece of 32 count that I dyed myself with a couple different colors. And so I finished the whole spring moth, and I did that middle section, and this is the fall moth. So then my plan is to go down and work on the fall, and I get to winter, work on the winter, I go back to spring and finish it, then do summer, since I started spring and put it away and didn't do anymore. I have the window open. It is beautiful here in the Atlanta area this weekend. It's been in like the low 70s for highs, and down the 50s and 40s for lows. It's just been gorgeous. Now, tonight we have a freeze warning. So it's supposed to be really cold the beginning of the week at least. But right now it's beautiful, so I have my window open. Okay, so then after I worked on Tom, Friday morning I pulled out Gather In. I'm going to work on that for about 3 days. I didn't get much on Friday morning because I had some kids cross-stitch finishing to do, which if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen some cute little pillows I made for them. But on Instagram, I showed like my progress where I left it off last, it might have been 2 years ago. And then what I got done Friday night into Saturday. And then I also I didn't work on it last night. I worked on it this morning though, so there's a little bit more done. So it's Plum Street's Gather In. And my goal, I think I said in my last video, was to do like this whole row of smoke, I guess, up here and finish this flower. I'm not going to put in a year yet, obviously, because I don't know when I'm going to finish it. And then you get down to the roof. And I did. So I got the roof outlined and I started coming down here. So I'm excited. I mean, basically that was my goal for November, so I'm already past that. So yeah. And I am doing this on, oh, I think this is a Can't remember. Did I write the woman down? I can picture her face. Rachel. What's the name of? Oh, no, sorry. This isn't hers. This is 36 Count Boston Tea Party by Legacy Fiber Arts. I don't know why I can't remember that. I'm always trying to say this is from, I can't remember her name of her company, but anyway. This reminds me of Hemingway. Lennon, you know who I'm talking about. I just can't remember. So here is my progress. So the words I had all done from last year, and this, the top of this flower, but I hadn't done the little stem. So I did that. I did all of these, and they're all filled in with the white. And then I outlined the roof, chimney, and I came down in. This white is hard to see. I'm hoping as I get it all in, it's going to show up more. I did change from what they called for to white lightning, which seems whiter to me. But I don't know why it's not showing up. So this is what I'm using for the white of the barn, because it's got a little bit of gray variegation in it. So I might have to go to 2 strands. We'll have to see. There's all the floss. Otherwise, I'm using call for. So yeah, so now I can just, I'm going to try to outline the whole house and then fill in all the stuff in the middle of the house so that I can just have white fill-in stitching then. So like all the windows and all this little like garland there that I get all, and the star, get that all done so I can just fill in the white and fill in the roof. Yeah, so that was exciting. Trying really hard to do what I said I was going to do. All right, let's see what's next. So I think that is all of my plans that I got to so far. So then the rest I'll just show you real quick, or what I plan on continuing to work on through November. So I want to work a little on Rest a While. And I think I said I want to finish the moon and do like this section of flowers right here. And I didn't do any work on this at all yet, but I'll just show you what I had done from whenever I started it long ago. So that was my little start. And this is on Greystone's Fabric Oceans Apart when I was in their fabric club. It's really pretty blue. Okay, and then I want to work on Mighty Oak by Blackbird. Why can't I find the page? There it is. So there's what it looks like. And I'm using all the called for this. And there was my progress on that. Such pretty colors. And right now, like here in Atlanta, all the leaves are just falling. We got a lot of wind the last couple of days, so they've really been coming down. It's my favorite season. I love it. My husband and my oldest daughter are like, oh, it's so cold. I don't like it. I love it. Okay, and then this one I started ages ago. It's Turkey Hollow Farm by Stacy Nash. And I'm using all the called for this as well. Oh, this has some pretty blues in it. Ooh, Twilight and Dolphin. They look nice together, but they're very different. But these are the pretty flosses. I love Weeks floss. I think my favorite is Weeks and Color and Cotton. Weeks just seems so shiny. And if you didn't know, Weeks is color fast. It says right on here. It is, and I've tried it. I like did some samples a long time ago and washed them. Edited. Not that I ever wash my stuff. Usually I wash the kids' cross stitch sometimes, but it is color fast. Okay, do I know what this is on? 36 count something. Yeah, I don't have it in here. I don't know. So, there's my progress. Pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So hopefully in the last part of November, I will get some good progress on all of these. Now this next one, I thought, you know what, I should put a stitch a day. So I didn't yet, but I think I'm gonna start putting a stitch a day. And this is my strength sampler by RETM, is that what it is? Strength Quaker style. This is a really easy stitch too because it's on 32 count. 32 count, I'm using smoky white linen, and I'm using Weeks 2-strand floss in coal, I believe. I forget every time, but I'm pretty sure it's coal. I really like, I've gotten a couple of these in black and white because the 2-strand floss is nice. And I've done nothing on this yet, but I think I am going to try putting a strand in a day in the rest of November. So, same as last time. All right, so that's all my November plans, except I have one more, a new one, that I'll show you in whips here, or in a haul. I gotta watch her video again. The stitcher from Canada that I like. I'm so sorry. I don't think she watches me, but if you do for some reason, I am so sorry. I'm saying your name wrong. Okay. You know how there's some words you just have a hard time saying? All right, I'm gonna bring up all my basket of a haul. Cute little, have I shown this before? My swig, I love this book mug from Swig. I got it at the beginning of the school year. Okay, so here's a turkey bag I made last year. And if you watch my quilting videos, this is the turkey quilt I'm going to make. So yeah, so cute. So like I was saying, I was watching, Samantha is her name. I know that. And she does a lot of Mirabilias and Nora Corbett's. And she was saying that Nora Corbett's are easier. So those are good ones to start with. So I have been to the mermaids, the Mirabilia mermaids I was going to do, but I thought, well, maybe I'll do a Nora Corbett first. And then she was talking about doing the fairies. So I looked up and I saw there's a fairy for Thanksgiving. I have the Halloween fairy and there's a Christmas fairy and holly or something. So I'm going to start one I'm going to start one for Thanksgiving. I'm going to start the holly one in Christmas time. And the next Halloween, I'll start the Halloween one. And just work on them until they're done. So here she is. Now I haven't picked out what fabric I'm going to use yet. Oh, there's beads. Okay. So it is Mirabilia. Well, this isn't, I mean, it's designed by Nora Corbett, but it's under the Mirabilia Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy. I love the colors. So I ordered the floss and the beads, and it's different for Mirabilia. I think they're usually DMC, but this one is Classic Colorworks. Pretty colors. And here are the beads. And I have to pick out a fabric. So I have vintage, well, the called for fabric is 32 count natural linen, but I don't have that. So I have vintage country mocha, which I think would look good. Those colors are so pretty. And this one is beige. So 32 count beige. Weeks beige, but it's the Zweigart version. I don't know. I mean, they're really close. And then this one, I think this is a Fiber on a Whim. It was a huge piece. Boy, there is no name on it though. But I am pretty sure this is a Fiber on a Whim. I'll have to see if I can find a bag with a name on it, because I wouldn't have gotten this too long ago, I don't think. Okay, ooh, that's really pretty. So, I don't know. There's all three of them together. I don't know, I kind of like that golden one. I like them all. I don't know. If you have a preference, let me know in the comments. I'm not sure. That is really pretty on the beige. Well, anyway, so I have to decide that. And then that'll probably be a new start this week. Okay, so I'm excited to start that one. And then she also was, Samantha was also showing, so I got the holly fairy, and it's on its way to me. But I also ordered a giant Santa that she had shown that I just love. And I love decorating for Christmas with Santas. I have a whole Santa collection, and I thought some Santa cross stitches like above them would be really cool. I need to start the Prairie Schooler Santas, but I haven't yet. I'm trying to find a picture of the Santa I got and the name of him. So, I can't remember. I got him from 123 Stitch. I have also the Time Traveler, one of these ladies by, oh, I can't remember. Let me look it up. But it's so pretty. So I ordered all the floss for all of it. I've just been bad. So I've been so good about doing whips. And all of a sudden here in November, I just want to start all the new things. Sorry, my husband was up here. That's why I was a little bit like, oh, I had the door open and I heard him. So I stopped and shut the door and restarted. I don't like other people being around when I'm doing it, which is part of why I like doing it up here. But I hadn't closed the door. Okay, let me look here if I can find it. I see all floss. I'm not seeing the pattern name. I don't know. I don't waste any more time trying to find it, but it's this big, gorgeous Santa. So I can't wait to get him. I'll show the haul in my next video. Okay, so now haul. So this morning, we'll start with what I got this morning. I saw, I'm going to grab my phone, but I'm finding inspiration all over. Somebody posted some Thanksgiving stitches, and she was saying it's so hard. Like, she likes to just have Thanksgiving up, like I agree with. And it's so hard not to do Christmas, though, when you're seeing all this beautiful Christmas stuff. Tracy McAfee. So that's her Instagram. And she posted this picture, and I just love that. And I did not have that Primrose Cottage, well, any of those from Primrose Cottage. So I went and bought all those because I want to do that. It was so pretty. And while I was there, I also got this one. So another one. I got Autumn U because I love sheep stuff. And the Autumn Quilt, which I think I'm going to do in those blues and oranges instead of these colors. I'll probably do blue and, I also got the, here, Autumn Quaker. I think I'll do blue and this orange, whatever I use for this. And the Give Thanks, which will look so cute with, I still have this to finish. I love fall most of all. And there's a freebie that just came out from them that goes with this too. So that'll be a whole bunch of cute little smalls. I have the walnut shells to finish this with, but they're in a giant bag and I'm almost afraid to open it because I won't be able to reclose it. So I need one of those like dog pet food rolly plastic bins to put them in because it's a huge, huge bag. So I keep forgetting to get one, and I need to get one because I don't really want to open them until I get one of those. Anyway. All right. And then I also, these are ones I printed out that I have from last year, but I wanted to start I was kind of planning December. And I think I'm going to do a Floss Tube Extra with my Christmas whips and plans for Christmas, maybe next week. But I pulled up from the Jingle Ball stuff I've got. I've never stitched anything I've gotten. So I'm like, let me start. So this is Holiday Stroll. This was, I think, a Jingle Ball exclusive last year from Teresa Kogut. And I just love it because his big gait there, like they're just walking along with purpose. I think it's so cute. So I would like to start that. I think in December, I'm just going to be like starting all the things. I'm just in that mood. Over there. Okay, and then this is Hello Cardinal. This was, oh no, this is this year's Patreon. Okay, I'm also on her Patreon. So this year's Patreon, Hello Cardinal. So cute. And we have so many cardinals here. And this is from this November too. Stitchy stuff. I love her stuff. And I've started some of her Patreons, but I have not finished anything but one. I think there's a patriotic one I finished. So cute. And then another one I really, really want to do is, oh, I don't have anything but the chart shoots. Stitching with the Housewives, Dear Santa, which I'm sure you know which one that is, but I'll try to pull it up here. Sorry, you're looking at me look stuff up a lot today. Oh, there it is. Okay. I only printed the chart. So it's, come on. That, and I think it's really, really cute. And I think I'm going to do it on, not a black, but the 32 count charcoal Lugana. I think that's what I do it on. I love the vintage look of it. And once again, I said I love Santa, so there we go. Okay. Then I have my Needle Minder of the Month Club and my ornament box. And let's see if, oh, okay, another haul I got. I've been trying to collect colored cotton flosses. So I needed one, I forget, something I was working on, I ran out and I needed one. So I thought, well, let me order a bunch. So I ordered the A's that I didn't have and then a bunch of the B's. Not all of them, but a lot. I just kind of want to get them all. So that's so I can, like, you know, do conversions. Let's see here. What else I have? I'm going to open these last. I'm going to put that over there. I have some Stitchy Kindness. I'll show you in a minute. There. From Lindy Stitches, I got, so I'm going to do the Stand Up for Santa by Hands on the Side of the Jingle Ball, that class. And so I ordered some 20 count, because it's on 20 count, or 10 count Ada, I guess. 20 count Seraphim. And I haven't ordered another 20 count that I've coming to me, and I got to decide. And I ordered all the floss for that too. I've been so bad. I don't know what it is. Anyway. And then I got some 36 count. Just not another sampler, which I wanted to try. I got Lizzie Kate, and I haven't started any of these, but I want to do them all. Winter Alphabet. I got in the Fall Alphabet a little while ago. This I got from Fat Quarter Shop a bit ago because it was on sale. It is Stitchy Bird. It was one of their flash sales. The bird is standing there on that little tomato by Teresa Cupcake. So cute. And they had Halloween patterns on sale as well. So I got Praiseworthy Stitches, Simple Gifts, Haunted. Somebody showed this on their floss tube and made me want it. And I've been wanting this one, Autumn and Hawk Run, and they had a good sale on it. Because on my Halloween at Hawk Run, I'm going to trade out a bunch of people I've seen. Christy Cross Touch Quilts is who I saw do it more recently. But I've seen other people where they trade two of them for these two Halloween ones, and then for this they just do the fall. So I think I'm going to do that too, since I decorate for Halloween and then I decorate for fall usually. Oh, I didn't pick my giveaway. I forgot. All right, I'm going to see. I have a giveaway for this. I'll see here if I'll edit it in. That's what I'll do. I'll pick it and then I'll come back and edit it in. But I have to do the giveaway for that. Okay, and then I have Stitchy Kindness. So that is all my haul except for the boxes. So she sent me this cute little card. This is from Sue from California. I'm not gonna say her last name because I didn't ask her, but she sent me a bunch of floss donated for my cross stitch club for my kids. And then she sent me a couple patterns and some linen. So that was super nice. And it was really awesome because these are the ones I was collecting to do because I want to do all these. So I did not have this one, the Bluebird Sampler. I think I have this one, the Hummingbird, so I have to double check. And if I do, I'll use this for a giveaway. And then I'll need to get the Redbird Sampler. So thank you so much, Sue. That was so sweet. And I cannot find your contact information anywhere. So if you could message me on Instagram or email me at stitchingiselementary@gmail.com so I can thank you, because I swear when people message me on Instagram, I'll be like, oh yeah, cool, but I can never go back and find it. I don't know. I'm not sure where you messaged me, but I can't find it. And then she also sent me some Witchelt linen, white chocolate, Icelandic gray, and beautiful beige, which I may use these for giveaways. I'm not sure. Or I may use them for some Mira's, because I know Mira uses those a lot. Okay, so I'm going to leave this out so I remember to do that giveaway. So that is all my haul for the last couple weeks. Put it all back here. Okay, let's open the boxes. I have some more kids joining Cross Stitch Club. I had 2 that came up to me in the hallway, and it was full. Like, I had closed at the beginning of the year because I had like 27 kids, and it's just me who does it. I wish I had a helper. It would be so nice. And so I closed it, but a bunch have chorus, and so they don't always come. So I really could take some more, but I'm not going to open it up again. But these 2 came in the hallway and asked me. One little girl, and I know she's really well behaved and so sweet. So I was like, yeah, you can definitely do it. And then another little boy asked me, and I was like, does he really want to do it, or does he just want to be there with his friends? Because sometimes I get fooling around. But he's asked me like 3 or 4 times. So I gave him the papers the other day, so he's going to start also. And he was so excited. It was so cute. But anyway, so thank you to those who have donated. It's super helpful to me and to them. Okay, so this is the Needle Minder of the Month Club through Fat Quarter Shop. And here's what it looks like when you open it. It comes with this, which I kind of almost wish they wouldn't put this in here because it's just kind of messy and a pain. But I know they're trying to make it look cute. I think wrapped in tissue would be nice. So I'm going to try to take this out of here. So you get a needle minder, you get a very simple cross stitch pattern, and you get the DMC for it, which is nice. You know, even if I don't do the cross stitch pattern, it's nice I'll have extra DMC. Oh, some kind of a little embroidery thing too. So this is the Blue Willow Pumpkin. Oh, that's kind of cute. Actually, I might do that one because I could do the red and orange instead. Ooh, look at that. I would do that orange instead to go with my blue and orange theme. But that's cute. So here is the needle minder. And then here's the floss. So I would just, see if this gets on everything. I would just trade out these 2 for oranges. I'm gonna put those in my stash. So really cute. Dropping everything. So that's fun. I love needle minders. It's really just a collection. I use them some, but I don't use them a ton. Okay, now my ornament box. So if you got this and didn't open it yet, turn away. I mean, I'm pretty much done, so I'm gonna move on to the next floss tube, except for my giveaway. I have yet to use any of these. I've done these before too, but someday I will. They come, so open it. It looks like this. Red paper, which I save this paper to use when packing away like holiday stuff. I just have a bin in the basement, and I save like all the bubble wrap I get, all the paper I get, and a little card. And then there's this little, I think these are the pack of patterns. Ooh, I don't know what, oh, these are, ooh, she puts the boards in these now. That's really nice. Okay, so let's look at the patterns first. So I think these are exclusive patterns just for this box, probably for like a year. Ooh, okay. So this is Teresa Kogut, The Giver. Plum Street Samplers, Winter Stroll. Oh, that's so cute with the geese. I love ducks and geese. Adorable. Ooh, pretty. HOD Poinsettia Pageant. Gorgeous. Annie B's Folk Arts, Feathers and Frost. Oh, I really love these. You know, you get these boxes, and I don't always love them. Like the last Primrose box, I mean, it was very nice. It just wasn't totally my, like, colors. But I love this one. And Robin Pickens, Wreath Birds. That's really cute. Okay, these are awesome. Adorable. All right, then let's look at the... So if you don't know what this is, so Chantel's 411 Design Company does an ornament box every year. In the last few years, so let me back up. So I think it started with just doing a set of wooden ornament, like backers, that you could put your cross-stitch on. And then, I don't know if it's just the second year or when, but she started adding in exclusive patterns. Last time I got one though, the ornaments didn't come in this. That's really nice. Oh, very nice. You can just keep them in there. Okay, so there's this cute little round one. It's got like a scalloped edge on it. This little wreath, I guess that's for the Teresa Kogut one. I'm sure these go with the patterns, obviously. Cute little paddle. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. And I think she adds these eventually to her regular line. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he adds them all. But on that one. So super cute. Love it. Love it. I've been waiting to open this for a while. I think it came on Halloween, actually. So a couple weeks. Okay. So that is everything. So I'm going to stop the video here, pull my winner, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so I used the random comment picker, and it is Eugenia9205. So Eugenia, just email me at stitchingiselementary@gmail.com, or on Instagram. I'm at stitchingiselementary on Instagram. And give me your address, and I will send this out to you. There we go. Okay. So I hope you all have a fabulous week. I hope you're enjoying your fall stitching, or if you've moved on to Christmas, I hope you're enjoying your Christmas stitching. I will be back with a floss tube extra, I think, going over Christmas plans. And then I'll be back in 2 weeks. So we'll see you later. Bye.